that you had gone out and in the countdown last night and done some training with the Shaolin temple. It said that that's something you've always done, but we've just now seen about it. Is this something you did specifically for this fight?
You know what? Specifically for Bigfoot. But you know, it actually corresponds to all fighting. It's just trying to get back to my roots about like why I even did martial arts in the first place. Because in this, the sports of MMA is very makes you very jaded and hate the world. So you know, you kind of have to calm the mind a little bit and trying to go back to the reason why I love martial arts, because you know, the sport of MMA actually leaves a sour taste in your mouth. You know, from people cheating to people, you know, just the whole business. The business aspect is very what do they say? When there's a lot of it pays to cheat. So you know, I think it's one of those type of things. You know, we're in that type of business.
Why didn't we hear about the Kung Fu earlier? I mean, like, let's be honest. You got to look Kung Fu Panda. Like, I mean, this could be big business, my friend.
Actually, if you paid attention to MMA. So I don't know how long you've been in MMA. Every time Bruce Buffer goes, and a Kung Fu fighter out of the blue corner, he says it every time, so apparently you miss it every time.
We didn't get to see it with the robe, with the full kata and all that stuff. It was great.
That's just, you know, it's movie magic.
You talked about earlier the cheating in the sport.
Huh?
So what do you think about the whole TRT, overeem, shell? Is that cheating or is that just...
I think... From my understanding, Overeem wasn't doing TRT. I got rib injury. Oh, my rib's better now. Or wait, you put it here now, right? Or where do you put it for rib injury?
He said he put it in.
Oh, in his back?
Yeah.
Not in the rib?
No, he said in the back.
In my ass. I'm always trying to figure out where you inject the shit. No, the way I look at it is, you know, I used to always be very passive about knowing all the people that do cheat in this business, and not, you know, I want to be like the Jose Canseco and come out and say, here's my book, this is who's on it, this is who's cheating. It's just, I'm gonna go, because I've been working with Jeff Mayweather, his nephew, Floyd, and he says, it's real simple. If you want to be the best, you must test. And I'm going to take his slogan, and I might have to do VADA. I may even have to pay for testing myself for my next opponent. I'll do all the blood tests, the whole 9 yards. So random's real random, not where you can go, hey, I'm going to cycle. I'll cycle off, and then I'll pee in the tub. So I'll go ahead and be that guy that whoever fights me next will have to do random drug testing. They'll even come out of my pocket, but the UFC doesn't want to pay for it.
Would the UFC allow you to put that in a fighter match?
Does it really matter? I'll be the guy that says it and then be like, yeah, that guy doesn't want to test. I wonder why. It's kind of like a Pacquiao thing.
So you'd be doing it to prove a point, or you want to take a fight?
They don't want to take the fight. I'll take the fight because I'll still fight anybody in the world, but they don't want to test. That just shows what kind of corrupt the sport is. It's one of those things I can't really. It's either you fix it or you don't. You know, and you kind of have to draw that line in the sand and go, let's fix it or let's not.
Who has to fix it? UFC, commissions, or the fighters?
You know what? If we're in this league, then it'd be UFC. So it'd be like NFL, whatever. If we're doing boxing or, you know, where we're fighting individuals and we're doing our own promotion type stuff, athlete. But commission to a certain degree for our well-being. But it really always falls down on whoever's making all the money. Pretty much where if fighters are making all the money, then fighters need to come pay for it. If it's the promotion that makes all the money, then promotion. If it's athletic commission, apparently they're making it when they catch you. So, you know, so they're actually kind of, you know, maybe looking for it or, you know, denying people for 9 months, you know, because they only fight 9 months out of the year anyways. So it all works out.
What was it like when you got that call? I guess
you know what? Switching opponents, it's one of those most disheartening type things because you're like, again, like, you know, like if I was in boxing, I'd just tell you to, you know, hit the doors, you know, because you pretty much pick your opponents and you know, you divvy up the money the way you guys want to do and blah, blah, blah. That's, I mean, boxing has it down. I guess it's because I've been in the sport. I think, you know, it's one of those things, you know. Like I'm glad Pee Wee stepped up. You know, he's a great fighter. You know, I think he has like 23 wins, 3 losses, or something ridiculous like that. So you know, he's been around the business for a very long time.